Hey family, per usual, black love, black pride, black power. Of course, you have to know yourself, to love your people. Get ready to cancel those subscriptions to White Supremacy Weekly and then flip that around and then subscribe to my channel so you can get all the updates on my videos and stuff. Also, like, comment, and share. And also check those eagles at the play button, hun T, because I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. Y'all, if you haven't figured out by now, I pretty much say what nobody else says all the way, or they tiptoe around, or they're not holistic about the analysis, etc., etc. But I am. So here we go. We are going to basically talk about how you can't swirl out racism. Yes, if you can tell by my past couple of videos here and there, I've been on a little bit of an anti-swirling kick because we need as big of an anti-swirling propaganda as there is a swirling propaganda. If you look around, all you see is this huge swirling campaign. When you look at the media, when you look at the TV, when you look on social media, when you're walking down Hollywood Boulevard, when you're looking at billboards, these people have come up with whole swirling campaigns. You know, whole advertisements promoting swirling. You know, and you can't say it don't mean nothing because advertising is a multi-billion-dollar company, and no one's going to invest multi-billions of dollars into something that does not matter. Let's be real about it. With that being said, family, you cannot swirl out racism. I don't give a fuck what you have to say about it. Just factually, realistically, and logically, it's not an option. It's not happening. It's not working. Dr. King's whole little push toward interracial and all that other kind of bullshit, you know, didn't work either. All that shit has got to go. So, let's get to my bullet points. Okay, first off, swirling is not going to exempt you from white supremacy. If anything, all it's going to do is have you looking dumb as hell and rob you of your humanity and dignity. Don't like it? Don't swirl. Or don't watch my videos because I'm going to tell you the truth. With that being said, blackness does have a standard. I've said it before. I'll say it again, time and time and time. I'll win. Whether you like it or not, especially to black men. Just because you are a black man does not mean that you automatically have black children. You need two black parents to have black children. There is a standard to blackness. If it's not black love, you're not going to get black people. Period. With that being said, blackness is wiped out in 2 generations. You know, so swirling isn't absolving racism, it's just decreasing African population. It's just watering down African genes and ultimately giving pieces of our DNA to white people or non-African people. I mean, and you don't believe me that blackness is wiped out in 2 generations? Paula Patton has a blonde-haired son. Okay? How about the fact that Eartha Kitt's children look white? You know, these are biracial people who have gotten with white people who have had children. Or let's look at the difference between Tia and Tamara Mari. One of them, they're both biracial, white parent, black parent. One of them got with the black person and their children look black. The other one got with the white person and their children do not look black. So with that being said, those cousins are going to have completely different realities in their lives growing up as children and how the world sees and treats them. Whether they like it or not. And they're not exempt because they're celebrity children. You know, these things just apply, period. So, you know, blackness can be wiped out in 2 generations. So swirling isn't absolving racism, it's just whitewashing blackness. So tell me where that's the solution, you know? And then also, non-African people do not care about African people or their plight or anything to do with our struggle or anything of that nature. even though a lot of them do have mixed with black family. I know a lot of non-black people, and you hear this stuff in passing. You get into it with a non-African person and you start telling them how they ain't shit or how they can't use the word nigga or whatever. I have a cousin who's black. You have a cousin who's biracial. You know, I have family who's black. I have a black friend. Da 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 da. You know, they love to bring that shit up when it comes to doing what they want to do to step on the toes of African people, but they don't bring that shit up when it comes to fighting for African people. I have yet to witness it. I have mixed family. Not a lot. Just like maybe like 3% of my family that I know and grew up with and whatnot. Maybe about 3% of them are actually mixed. We're not very close or whatever. And yeah, the mom is white. The mom is white. And then the dad for my other cousins is Hispanic. But either way, those non-African people don't give a fuck about even my family that they had mixed children with, let alone African people in general and period. And those children, chances are, won't either. With that being said, interracial dating is at an all-time high. And so is police brutality. Let me repeat that. Interracial dating is at an all-time high, yet we are also seeing a huge increase of African people murdered by law enforcement as well as non-African people. So you mean to tell me that Swirling is curing racism, yet we're still being murdered at an exponential rate by the results of racism? How many videos do we need to see of black women being abused by Asian men, Hispanic men, white men, and stuff out there, police, etc., etc.? How many more videos do we have to see of our sisters being drugged out of nail salons and stuff like that? Yes, I'm here, but let me finish this video. How many more videos do we have to see of our brothers, you know, being disrespected, faces spat in, you know, murdered, etc., etc.? Let me finish this. And all that kind of stuff. Just a couple more minutes. How much of this do we have to see to realize that Swirling is not fixing the problem, guys? It's just making us complacent with it. And often a lot of us who are swirling think that we're exempt from this stuff, and we're not. We are not. So clearly, swirling is not the answer. You cannot swirl your way out of racism. You can't swirl your way into absolving racism. All it's doing is continuing to harm African people as a communal whole. It's continuing to throw away our magnificent genetics. You know, and it's just not a good look. Just stop it. Stop it. Stop it. With that being said, family, per usual, black love, black pride, black power. You have to know yourself, to love your people. Cancel those subscriptions to White Supremacy Weekly. Check your egos at the play button. And also like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.